Unit 6, Formative 2, Day 5. This is the last video for the year. Congratulations, you guys did it. Frequency tables and histograms. All right, so the data below are numbers that have hours per week a group of students spent watching TV. What is the frequency table and histogram that represents the data? And we're going to do in intervals of 4. So the first thing you need to do is find our lowest number. We need our smallest and our highest number so we know when to start the interval and when to begin the interval. And right here I have a 0. Oops. And my highest number, move that back over, is 22. Okay, so I want intervals of 4. So when we draw a histogram, we always label it. Looks like a T-table. So this is hours, and this is going to be frequency. All right, so I need to start with 0. Okay, and I need to go intervals of 4. That means there's got to be 4 numbers in here. Don't add 4. Okay, if you add 4, there's actually going to be an interval of 5. Okay, so remember you have to count. So if I want intervals of 4, I'm starting with 0. I have 0, 1, 2, 3. That gives me 4 numbers. Okay, so my next interval is going to start at the next number, which is 4. So I want 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and then we got 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So that gives me all my numbers because my highest number was 22. Okay. So now I'm going to fill out my frequency table. My frequency table is basically a tally mark. So remember, we're going to make little marks. Okay, remember your 5th one crosses. It's easier to count. Right, so I have 7. So I'll put a mark there. 10, 1, 5, 14, 22, 6 and 8, 0, 11, 13, 3, 4, 14, and 5. Okay, there's my frequency table. Okay, all right, now we're going to do a histogram. So a histogram is just like quadrant 1 in our coordinate grid. Okay, and the histogram is going to look exactly like the frequency table. Okay, this is going to represent your hours, so our X is our hours, and this is the frequency. Okay, so this has to, over here, has to match up to these numbers. So my largest number is 5. So I need to put 5 units here. Okay. Down here are my intervals. So I need to have, and these are my intervals. So I have 6 intervals, so I need to have 6 spots to put my intervals. Okay. Now we need to label our intervals. It's not very large, so it might be a little harder to label. I'm going to get a small. Okay, so this is 0 to 3. This is 4 to 7. This is 8 to 11. This is 12 to 15. 16 to 19. And 20 to 23. Okay. All right, so 0 to 3 had 3 times. So we're going to go up. Oh, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now you notice there's not going to be a gap. 4 to 7 had 5. Right, and then 8 to 11 had back to 3. 12 to 5 had 3. Now 16 to 19 had none, so I'm not going to do anything there. And then 20 to 21 had 1. And there's your histogram. All right, let's do another one. This one we're going to do intervals of 3. So my highest number and my lowest number. So my highest number is 17. My lowest number is 2. Okay, so let's draw a table. And these are home runs. And this is frequency. All right, intervals of 3. So we're going to start with 2. Okay. So we have 2, 3, and 4. And then 5, 6, and 7. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, now we still need another one because 16, and we need to get 17 in there. So 17, 18, and 19. All right. Okay, so now we're going to do the frequency table. So I'm going to put 7, 9. Okay, so that's filled out. So I'm going to go ahead and put my numbers so it's easier to see. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do the histogram. All right, and my highest number is 4. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is frequency, so make sure you label your graph. This is home runs. All right, and I have 6 intervals. So this is 2 to 4, 5 to 7, 8 to 10, 11 to 13, 14 to 16, and 17 to 19. So 2 to 4 was 3, and then 5 to 7 was 4, 8 to 10 was 2, 11 to 13 was 2, 14 to 16 was 2, and then 17 to 19 was 1. And there's your histogram. You guys have a great day. That's it. Last video.